Happy Tuesday evening. I'm a tad bit early, which is pretty good. Pretty good for me, I think. Just checking to make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. Oh, and I am. Beauteous. All right, gonna turn that down. Gonna turn that down. Hopefully, we're all set. Happy Tuesday. What a beautiful day. Um, I don't know where everyone's chiming in from here, but we're in upstate New York, southern tier of New York, wine country, I guess. Um, so it was above 60 today. It was absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't ask for a special day. But then I saw something on Facebook that says don't trust it. Like something like don't trust early spring, it'll just shatter your hopes and dreams or something. I don't know. Basically, it'll be nice today. It's supposed to be a little not chillier, but it's supposed to be in the 50s tomorrow. And then nicer the rest of the week in the 60s or 70s. I don't know. I don't know if I just ruined my camera over here. I just whacked it with my talking hands. So, I hope everyone was able to enjoy the sun, even just to get outside and have it just sit on your face for a hot minute. I know I took a couple patients outside today and they loved it. They just sat there. Well, they just stood there, leaned up against my car in the driveway or against the house, and they just enjoyed the sun. So it was a good day. Look, and I'm early, and everybody else was expecting me to be a tad bit late. But we are going to I do not have a sample. My sample's up here, which is very scary. Just waiting for a few people to come in. Stampin' Up! Did release some news and change their mind a little bit about some fun stuff, so that's good. Just going to bring up my comments here so I can see them. Welcome, welcome. There was a big hubbub, and I was just about to send my newsletter out, and they changed their minds. So they are not getting rid of thick basic white in a 8.5 by 11 size. They'll still have it. It will not be in the annual catalog because they've already printed the catalog, but it will be online on the online exclusives. So with that said, they are still going to go ahead with the 12 by 12 thick cardstock basic white. So either way, it's great. Unfortunately, because of the way things are these days, the increase in the price is still on, and the 8.5 by 11 basic white, thick basic white is going to be $17 for 24 pieces. I believe that's right. I'll have to go back. But for those of you awaiting my newsletter, I will redo the whole cardstock issue, delete that, and put on a new one. Hello, Tony. Yay, North Carolina. So Tony is at the Stampin' Up! On stage. It's the big yearly Stampin' Up! Gala, and they get the new catalog tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, right? Or Thursday? The new catalog. They get to see the new in colors. So little things will be coming in, and I'll share them as I can on my Facebook page as well. So that is so exciting. Can't wait. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for thinking of me, Tony, while you're in Raleigh, North Carolina. All right. So I talked about the thick basic white coming back Thursday. Okay, good. There's new online exclusive, and I'll share that in my newsletter too. I was going to send out a new newsletter tomorrow with other stuff because there's so much, and I didn't want to put it all in one email. So maybe I'll just do one in email now this week and send it out tomorrow with the new updates that I can share tomorrow. Alrighty. Okay. So we're going to hit down. We are going to do a shabby chic, I like to call it grunge card. And we are going to be using the mixed florals. I did hit that a little bit. There we go. The mixed florals and the new elements of text. So it's grungy. And you know what happens to me? I fall in love with the pictures and the stamps, and then I end up with no sentiments. So I do not have a sentiment for this card off the top of my head, but we'll give it a try here sooner or later. There was a couple things I wanted to show you. Yes, so the elements of text is a cling stamp. So it comes with the rubber backing, and then you do not need the foam pad underneath to get a good, I'm going to try to move that and see what happens, to get a good stamped image. So I just wondered, I know I show it every once in a great while, but I wanted to show you how I put my cling on my stamps. So I take the first stamp, and it has a full white backing on it, and I take that off, and then I discard it. You need to find the stamp image on the sticker part, and then I try to line it up. Obviously that's the wrong end, so then I know that it's this end. Excuse my head if it gets in the way, but see how that dips right there? We are going to kind of line it up with the dip on that side and then the curve on the other side. And then we're going to pull up the whole image of the whole stamp. Hi, Jean. Thank you. Hi, Sandy. I'm glad everybody's coming in. So now I have half of the non-sticker part, the covering on. So I'm going to fold it over and put my thumb in there so that it's very sticky, but so that it doesn't stick. And then I'm gently going to put it on. Voila! And we are going to maybe, possibly, use that one. So I'm just going to put it on there like that. Put it over there. And then I thought I would do a small one. Again, you want to take the paper off, peel it right off the whole stamp. This part is not sticky. All right, not sticky, not sticky. Hi, oh, Lori's live. I'm missing Lori. So you're going to, again, they're halved. So each sticker here is halved. So I always take off one top, or the top piece of one half or whatever. So you see on here where it juts out a little bit. And then you see on here where it juts out a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to line up that jutted area. I just make up words as I go, people. And then I unstick it. All right, this is sticky here. We do not want to fold it over on itself. You will never, ever, ever get it up. I'm going to tear that off, and then I'm going to nicely put it down. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit off of there. So when that happens, not a biggie, I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to snip it where it's hanging off. Only because it'll bug me when I'm stamping. I won't feel like I'm getting a good lineup. Okay. So then there you are. And then this is how, when I want to put them back, this is how I store them. I save this part that the stamps come in. It's not super sticky, but it does cling there a little bit. And then I would just, whoops, there's some there too. I'm going to cut that off. And I'm not hurting the stamp. I'm honestly just cutting the clear sticky tape off. And so then I'm just going to put that in where it fits, just like that. And then you close it up. And that's what it looks like on the other side. All right, but I'm going to take this back out because I'm thinking I might use it. Okay. All right. Two other new that are new to me, so I'm going to share them. New to you. This is actually new. It might have come out on the, I think it might be one of the new online exclusives. This is the mini corrugated 3D embossing folder. So it has the little, so I think it's going to look like a corrugated piece of cardstock or whatever you do. So we might do that tonight. I don't know. And then this is the plaster painting 3D embossing folder. This one is huge. So I want to say that it's 5x7 at least, maybe even bigger. So it has the paint strokes, and then it's really thick, so it has some nice detail. All right, so we might use this if I don't scrunch it up. So I just want to show you what I've got, what I have retrieved from my stash. Blueberry bushel. And Sandy, I did order that. I was all out, so that was perfect that I had that, and that you remembered you didn't order it, and I did. Whoops, you see my, I don't know how, I'm sorry about that shadow. It's my, I guess I might have gotten it. Okay. I might not use this. This is retired, but I love it. And I'm sorry about my lighting today. It feels orangey, but anyway, this is the gingham. It's part of it was a Christmas specialty set with a lot of ephemera. So I don't know if I'm going to use it. If I do, you'll forgive me. Here's basic white. Here's basic beige. And then this is the Mixed Florals DSP. Oh my gosh, can you love it? I could not get the dies yet. I'm like picking at this stuff. I got the paper. I fell in love with it. Had to have the stamp set. And then I got the stamp set and the dies were out. So I had to wait. The dies are back in. I just ordered them. So, goodness gracious, I should have just ordered it when I saw it. And I wanted to use the, well, I might have wanted to use the the Mixed Florals Memories and More cards. I have them. I took them with me last weekend. I thought I knew where they were. Not there. Just happens. That's how life is. You know, you think you know, and then you don't know, but you know if you know. All right. And then the last piece, this is a watercolor paper. I just wanted to get out the packaging so that you could see it. So the Fluid 100 watercolor paper. This is in the annual catalog. I hope. I'm pretty sure it is. So look at that. So it can be costly, but the quality is awesome. So, you know, you try something, you don't like it, you don't throw it away, because there's two sides to every piece of paper. All right. So I'm going to do a crumb cake on the basic beige. And remember, if I don't like it, I'm going to flip it over. Yes. I'm saying yes to myself. I thought maybe I would change my mind. I had to move my my comments. So if you see me looking a lot, that's because I can't just look up and see them. The dogs are smelling something, so they're making me look at them. So again, not a photopolymer stamp, so I don't need the extra. Foam pad. But what I do, because it's so light, you know, the crumb cake is light, and I'm putting it on basic beige, it's light. And this is a bigger stamp. Let's see. So it's about 3 3/4 by 3.5 roughly. It's a good size stamp. Okay. Now it's a little crooked. If you keep the paper straight, that would be straight. But I'm gonna mush this all up, so it's not gonna matter. Okay. All right. So we're gonna put that over there. And actually, it's kind of dark, so I am going to try the other side. And I just cleaned all my stamps, so this is wet. So I am going to try the basic beige just to see what it looks like. Now, guys, this is how I prepare cards. This is how I put them together in my little old head when I'm in my craft basement all by myself. So there is an up to down or a right side to this. Not that anybody would really look. I mean, some people probably would, but so you want to be careful. You can just kind of pick a word in there and say, like, the word that is in the middle, and little thought, so you can tell if it's right side up or down. All right. So now that's basic beige on basic beige. Whoops, I'll let that. There it goes. And then this is crumb cake on basic beige, so a little darker. Okay, but we can play with it, and nobody's going to know because it'll be on the other side, and we'll goop it up. All right, now we're going to take some basic beige, and I don't know what we're going to do, but we're just getting it all around. Which embossing folder did you like, Tony? So this is photopolymer, so I am going to get my board out. Or not my board, but my foam. I thought I used the wrong one, but I did not. Not that there's ever wrong. It's not really wrong. Same thing with this one. This stamp is really good size as well. From the tippy top to the bottom, it's about 4 1/4. And then the widest is about 2 1/2. Yeah. So good size stamps. That's nice. It's nice to have a good size stamp. All right. So that way it's going to be more my coloring that's going to count rather than the boldness of like of the Memento black. Okay. All right. So I didn't use that one yet. Okay. All right, so I wanted the blueberry bushel. Boy, I was way off on that. Okay, and I don't know what size for this yet. We're gonna leave it till we're ready. So I might not want the white because that seems a little stark, but that's okay. We might want a little bit of this. I don't know. All right, so I'm just kind of playing. You know me, I like my pink. And we got some nice pink in there. So this is Melon Mambo. And I'm just going to see how this looks. I think it's too much, and then you can't really quite see it. Can't tell that that's a little flower. That's okay. That's all right. I did get my pencils out. So we want Melon Mambo. And we want Old Olive. It's funny, the blue in here is Pacific Point. Anybody remember Pacific Point back in the day? Thankfully, that didn't retire till after my kids were out of high school, and it fit. It was the true Raider blue, Pacific Point was. I went through a lot of that. I think this will be okay for blueberry bushel. All right, so now we're going to kind of color. We're going to put a little dark in here. And I'm just going to color the bottoms. And then we're going to color it in. You'll see the watercolor part. It's so quiet. I don't do well when it's quiet. I do usually have music going or a podcast going. Does anybody else do that? Do you leave something on when you're crafting to make it not so quiet? So you don't have to be alone in your thoughts. Anybody? So that's not the one I want. It is the one that I want. Okay. So here we go. We're just going to kind of take that pink and bring it up. Can you see? I'm sorry. Good. And you're just going to kind of bring it out and around. And make it a little bit of, and it'll dry and it'll look better. So this is not the newest water painter. They're over at my desk, and I did not, I don't think they have water in them. So this is the one I keep over here at this desk, and I knew there was water in it. So I went with it. But I wanted you to see, because, you know, we get out of doing some techniques just because it takes time. And, you know, if I don't use this on this card, I'm not getting rid of it. If I like how it comes out, I am going to, put it on a different card. All right. I don't really have a lot on there to do those other ones. All right. So what do you think? That's the Melon Mambo. Whoops, sorry. That's the Melon Mambo flower. Hey, you know what? I don't see my mama here. Last week. Oh, you always listen to, good for you, Sandy. That's what I do too. Podcast or whatever. Yep, I do the same thing. I got this strange text from my mother yesterday, and she wondered did she say, where are you? Or what are you doing? I think she kind of said, where are you? Well, it's because she thought that it was Tuesday yesterday, and she was wondering why I wasn't on for my live. Like, it's Monday. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mama. Hope you had a good day. Doing a little watercoloring. Now, I like to do, you can't see it though, because I'm probably not going to use the whole picture, but see how it got really green down here? Can you guys see? I could go down a little more. There we go. I'm probably not going to go down that far, but I do need this green here. And maybe this one here. And then I do like to go make that a little thicker. These little, and if I need more green, I just come over to this spot here, and then I can swoosh it up. Okay. Is my head in? Nope. Okay, good. All right, not too bad, not too shabby. Not too shabby for my Shabby Chic card. All right, now we're gonna go in and do the leaves, and we're gonna do them pretty dark. And we'll do this one. I'm sorry sorry you're watching me do this, but you know what? I haven't done it in a long time, and I don't know if I've ever done it on a live. So I have some news for you. I keep forgetting. I've been working hard at getting my YouTube channel up and going. My YouTube channel's up. It's not going. So because of all the changes with with Facebook, you know, they're deleting videos after 30 days or something. Isn't that what they said? So I always upload them to my YouTube. Well, funny thing is that I didn't know that they weren't uploaded to YouTube. They're there, but they're not where you can see them. So I had to play a little bit the other night because I need to do next week. I need to record a video, and I'm like, oh, I can record it and put it on because that way I'll be doing what I'm supposed to do, fulfill my responsibility. Because I thought, oh, I'm not going to be home. Somebody said, well, record it. I don't like to talk to myself. How come that's not going on? Oh, okay. So I'm going to try to record it, see how it goes. All right. Less talking, more coloring. So anyway, hopefully by next week, I'll be able to give you a good idea live next Tuesday about what's going on. I should have my YouTube channel. Now, mind you, it's not going to be like put together and pretty or anything. It's just going to be my videos at this point. And then I will work on getting my, you know, my little, what do they call it? Fingernail picture and stuff. So, oh, I didn't want to do this one pink. Oh, poopy. Well, it's pink now. I don't have a choice. All right, maybe we can add some other color to it a little bit. Let's see. I think we'll be able to. I could make it a little darker. Well, it's a very pink card. See how the more water you have, it gets rid of the, yeah, and you just bring it up into the card. And it looks so pretty, so delicate, you know, just, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, now, I can't use that blue. I can't do it. But I think I can put some little dots of early espresso in here. And we'll try that. Get the pink off. So you don't have to use a water pen like this. You can use a dollar store paintbrush. Okay, you don't need to use you know, use what you have, I say. That's the best thing to do. And then if you realize you like it, then, you know, you might be able to. Well, that little sucker's not. There it goes. All right. So we'll let that dry. And if it doesn't dry, we can put the hair dryer on it. The heat tool on it. All right, what does everybody think? Anybody thinking what I'm coming up with here? All right. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray this with a little water from spray bottle. There you go. Because I'm going to rip a little bit. See that? I'm gonna roll it a little bit. I don't know why I'm not on the... And this just helps the water helps break up the fibers quicker. You don't have to do it. It's just nicer to... Okay. And we're gonna fold it here. I was getting lost and down a rabbit hole on Facebook when I got home from work. I usually take a few minutes and just, I don't know, do nothing, scroll, and I don't know. You know, there's more stuff that I don't subscribe to on Facebook lately than, you know, my friends talking and giving information. You know what I mean? Does anybody else have that? It's like, oh, mamma mia. So, but anyway, somehow there's like a bunch of castles on my phone or on my Facebook, and it's all about ooh, excuse me. It's all about old abandoned houses and mansions and things from all over. And so there was a couple of them. I'm gonna cut this a little further up. And there was a couple of them that were gorgeous. And the one house, the woman, I think still lived on the property, or the property was still in the family, but they the house, the original farmhouse from the 1600s, was still there. Oh my gosh, there was a beautiful, I might say it wrong, my mother will certainly tell me, Mom, tell me, is it a Hoosier? It's like the baking piece of furniture in the kitchen. It has the cupboards and the baking flat cup counter. So it was an old Hoosier. It was absolutely, positively beautiful. And I just don't know how big this is at its widest. 4, so we're gonna go with 4. And then we're gonna go with 4.5. But it was gorgeous. And they had, in the middle of this room, they had dishes that were just sitting everywhere. And it was pink milk glass, right? Is that it? So I was just like, holy cow, why, you know, why would you just leave that empty? You know, or at least not go get the stuff, for Pete's sake. And there was like 3 bedrooms, and there was a bed in each of the rooms. Apparently you don't want the mattress because, you know, everybody else got to it first. But it was but the headboard and the footboard, they were beautiful. I mean they need to be cleaned up for sure, but I don't know. It was just crazy. It was beautiful. All right, so I'm going to move this because it's wet. My paper is wet as well, but let's see what we can do with it here. I think, let's just try. Let's give it a try. There we go. Like it. And then you know me, we had to try the lemon. Whoops. What did I just do? Oh, there it goes. I made everything smaller. Yeah. All right, so I think we're going with this, guys. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Oh, for Pete's sake. I had it started in the right spot. I've used this already. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. What happened? It fell right off. Does anybody have this problem with linen thread like I do? Oh my golly. I don't even see an end. Uh-oh, don't make a knot. Don't make a knot. Okay. All right, well, guess what? We're going to cut it. We are going to cut it. Oh, there's an end. Ha! All right. I'm trying to think if anybody said, I'm trying to think if I had any fun stories for today. My patients, you know, everybody was tired. I don't know if it's because the sun was out or if it was that whole change of, you know, change of the time stuff. You know, I don't know. But, okay, I just wrapped this around and then I tied it. So then I'm gonna play with it to give it what I want it to do. And I went around as many times as it let me. All right, I had a good sized piece. Whoa, Nelly, so what's happening here? I don't know where the, there we go. All right. So we're just going to let it kind of go and do what it wants to do. Okay. Then we're going to go opposite, opposite. A new bottle, so it's going to come out nice and easy. Now, this is going to hang off. It's okay. I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. It's coming, it's coming. And we're going to go this way. And again, I know. All right, now we're going to take your snips and we're just going to cut right up the paper. One. It's not really off too much either, but enough. There we go. My goodness, it's really, 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 really quiet here. All right. So now we're going to tone this down a little bit by putting that there. And I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I'll practice with this one down here. Oh, that is light. Well, I was hoping I could do oh, I know how I can get the blue in. Ha! I got this. I got this. Maybe. Maybe. Where's my... Aha! So we have some little grunges here. Okay. Pause. I gotta go get a block. Got a block. Okay. Put that on there. Has anybody ever had I know, I'm just randomly talking now. I had to fill up the space. Has anybody ever had, looking for my blueberry bushel ink pad, Big Mac salad bowl? Tastes just like a Big Mac without the bread. Yeah. Nobody's ever had it? Let me know. Um, so I had it for dinner Sunday night, and I think that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight when I'm done. Hi, Betty. Hi, Kim. Betty, I don't know you. Thank you for coming to my channel. Yay. I hope I'm not being too crazy. Are you in North Carolina as well? All right. So we are going to rip this as well. Okay. I'm thinking. Can you hear it? I'm sorry, I didn't go up. Carter, thank you, Tony. Oh, you're in Minnesota. I'm so happy you came. I love new people. I love old people. I love new people. I like crafters. All right. So then we're going to do just a little bit here because, you know, it's lopsided. My daughter's roommate is from Minnesota. Nice people they are. All right, so I think I'm going to go kind of on the top, and I think I'm going to go smaller. And I think we're going to round this off a little bit more. Who needs a cutter? I'm telling you what. Who needs a cutter? Let's see. I think I'm going to put this on dimensionals down in here. Okay. You never know what a grunge card's going to come out to be, that's for sure. Yeah, never know. All right. Oh my gosh, I guess I do have a story. Are you ready? So I have a gentleman. I never met him before. He doesn't answer his phone, so I wasn't even sure if he was going to be home. And then I wasn't sure if he was even going to let me in, you know, because I couldn't get a hold of him. So I get there, and the nurse is there. There's another car there, and then myself. And I thought, holy cow, how am I going to do this? So we went in, super nice guy. He didn't know if he wanted therapy because he just didn't want all these people in his house, which I totally understand. Especially since the nurse and I get along really well, and it was a little loud there for a hot second. But he had a pacemaker put in, and honest to goodness, I'm talking to my supervisor on the tablet in a Zoom call or a Teams call or whatever, and she just said to me how he's not supposed to be using his he's non-weight bearing on his arm still, because I wasn't sure when the surgery was. So I turn around and I said, oh, he's not? So I turn my tablet around so she can see him. He's literally on all fours on the ground, mopping the floor up because the cat had spilled the water. I said, well, somebody needs to tell him he's not supposed to be doing that. Oh, the nurse laughed. I laughed. We were all laughing because the poor guy was not supposed to be doing that. So, needless to say, he's a fun guy. Doesn't follow directions very well. All right, let's see if I can use one of these. Here we go. Pause, pause, pause. I am going to take the natural beige or basic beige and here it is. I should change my paper. And I'm going to just do some flowers all the way up. Nothing special. Not going to color them. Going to keep them there. And then I'm going to put this inside. So that was pretty funny today. Super nice guy. It was funny. It was really funny. So if I wanted to, I mean, I do want to, but if I had a really nice sympathy or, I don't know, birthday, thinking of you, just a note, something like that, that would be great. Or hi, or anything like that. It would be super. All right, so there's the inside. And then here's the front. I don't know, I thought it was pretty fun. Pretty cool. A little crazy coloring, a little grunge. If, oh, thank you, Betty. Oh, hi, Marilyn. Tony and Jean, you guys know absolutely everybody. Marilyn, thank you so much for coming to my channel and saying hi to Jean and Tony. So I hope you like that. I think it's fun. That's what I was wanting to do this week is play with my new grunge. And yeah, so I hope you love it. I hope you love it. So it's kind of bright and then it's kind of vintage. So it has a little bit of, I don't know, gingham and bright colors. And yeah, we could do some, wait, we should not be done yet. We should not be done. We could bring in another color or my absolute faves. Pause, pause, pause for my favorites. Oh boy. Oh, I found them. These are my favorites, guys. These are the basic gray and smoky pearls. We're going to go with gray. 1, 2, 3. Don't you hate this part? 3. These are my favorites. I need to. These are my favorites too, just because I'm a pink girl. But the pearls are it. They've always been it for me. All right. Woohoo! I do love the grunge. You met Tony and Jean and Marilyn at a retreat last September. Awesome. Where are you from, Betty? I met Tony and Jean at Dairy Queen. I met them at a meeting, or I met them online, and then they asked myself and another demonstrator to do their retreat with them this year. So they are fun ladies. Jean, is everybody liking your glasses? I saw you had purple today. They're beautiful. I like that. Do they have hot pink? Because that's what I want. That's what I got to do. Get me some hot pink glasses. Oh, Betty's from Minnesota too. Wow. Jean and Tony, you guys get around. All right, so there's the card for today. I hope you all loved it. I hope to do some more with my mixed media and my grunge. I think the two of them together are awesome. And I just like the grunge. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Oh, there's just too much. Too much. We didn't do the embossing folders, but we will. So when I send out my newsletter, please note that the workshop is not next Wednesday because I won't be here. I'm flying out. Oh, oh, Marilyn is from Illinois. Gotcha, gotcha. See, I was confused. Okay. Yes, the retreat's going to be fun, Sandy. In a couple weeks, I'll know more about it, I think, because we're meeting up. Marilyn, love your. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tony. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the workshop is not on the 19th. It's not the third Wednesday. It's going to be the fourth Wednesday. My Mike decided we should go to Florida to see his family, his mom and dad. So we're leaving Wednesday night and we'll be back Monday morning. So anyway, but here's a sneak peek of one of the cards for a workshop. Wasn't that mean of me? And I have so usually I do one relatively easy one fun fold, and one, multi layers, whatever. But we have two fun folds, and I will decide on the third one this weekend. So, but I'll have them all done and all ready to go for the week after the 19th. So let's see, the 19th, the 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26 maybe. We'll do it then. Anyway, I will see you all next Tuesday. Ladies, have a fun time at Upstage. Marilyn and Betty, thank you for joining me. I hope you can make it again soon. I was going to say two, but too soon. And I will see everybody next Tuesday. Take care.